Hey, you'll own nothing and be happy. I'm your new mommy and daddy. See what happens if you getting in the way of what we planning. Extort the House and Senate, implement a social credit.
Woo! I love art that carries the vibration of truth. So welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, expose woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. And that's what we're doing today, the amazing work of a potent freedom fighter. His name is Hi Rez the rapper. I'm sure you've seen his music before, and this man, he delivers potent messages through beautiful rapping. I mean, he is extremely talented, and we are lucky to have him on the side of freedom. He's not just a rapper who's like, dude, yeah, I love freedom. What's going on in the world is all screwed. But he's someone who applies his talent to the side of freedom and lets his work, his time, his devotion, his craft be for us, to bring more momentum to us. I'm excited. Hi Rez has just released a new music video. Song's called What's the Truth? This is a music video. I am extremely honored that he invited me to play a small role in it. Super stoked. But first, you can check out Hi Rez TV on YouTube. You can see he's super popular. He's got 2.45 million subscribers. His second most recent music video came out a couple months ago called 2 + 2 = 5. We reviewed that here on the Reaction channel. That's another one I had a small role in. Super grateful to be in it. I love being a part of things that amazing freedom fighters are doing. So 2 + 2 = 5. If you haven't checked it out, please do so now. It's not only like, hey, that's a message I'm totally behind, but it's like, dude, and that's an awesome song. So if you're not following Hi Rez the rapper yet, I would ask Fauci if that's right for you. And then whatever he says, do the opposite. I don't think Fauci would condone it. No, I say it's right for you. So without further ado, I want to get to Hi Rez's new song, this music video called What's the Truth? And because it's a masterpiece, I'm not gonna stop the song throughout and comment. I just wanna play the thing and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
All characters and events in this work are purely fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons, events, or locations is coincidental and unintended. The views and actions expressed by the characters do not reflect the beliefs or values of Hi Rez LLC or its affiliates.
Welcome to the Chamois, year 2030.
Brought to you by Liza.
I hope you have your bug protein and VR goggles ready as you sit there owning nothing, because you're in for a treat tonight. We have many celebrities in the house that we tell you care about, and they pretend to care about you. And they're definitely not mouthpieces of their puppet masters used to promote various vested interests. Definitely not that. So without further ado, let's get into our first category. And the Best Rap Group of the Year award goes to the Backstreet Boys. Dr. Malone.
Hey, you'll own nothing and be happy. I'm your new mommy and daddy. See what happens if you getting in the way of what we planning. Extort the House and Senate, implement a social credit. You can see where this is headed. It's a global Armageddon. Lock them down for climate change, but we still flying private planes. Go to sleep, you little sheep. We don't want you wide awake. Banning every car with gas, but then we charge a carbon tax. Pretend that we confused when everybody gets a heart attack. Make the kids sad and depressed. Tell the men have ass and breasts. Make the women masculine. You'll enjoy having less. Penetrate the cabinets. You're either privileged or oppressed. Fly to islands to have sex. Whoops, forget that I said that.
So you got droplets. You actually have to wear a few masks on your backside, on your rectum, because if someone coughs, so and across the country, across the world, it could go in the toilet and actually come up your toilet, and it actually get you sick. It get you sick through the rectum. It's called rectumitis.
What is this? No! The World Health Organization is not going to exist! I'm not going to live in a world where my wife and her boyfriend have to eat bugs! And guess what? I'm going to own a gas stove and you're not going to do a damn thing about it! And I'm going to live in a 45-minute minimum city, none of this 15-minute bullcrap! Ah!
What's the truth? It doesn't matter, cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth. It doesn't matter cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth. No surprise, we own the signs, you know we control supply. So that if you don't comply, you might starve or go cold tonight. Keep them shut, don't open eyes. Politicians of the closest ties make everything overpriced, made the whole world go inside. On the news and media, believe what we're feeding you. And if you do not, then every hour we repeat it, bruh. Disarm and depopulate, we choose who you nominate. We pretend to tolerate, and that's just how we operate. Use these dumb celebrities to push all our agendas, please. Who you think came up with the idea of human centipede? Make you sick, then charge you for the cure that we have readily. Let's separate them medically, but to us they're all peasantry. What's the truth? It doesn't matter cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth. It doesn't matter cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth.
The man, the one, what is he again? The person in charge of nuclear waste was caught stealing luggage at a Hi Rez video shoot. Their current whereabouts is unknown.
Thank you for watching the video. You and your friends will eat the bugs, while me and my friends, we will eat the steak and the lobster and enjoy the beer. Make sure you buy the t-shirt, Stop the Great Reset. Also, make sure you grab your Trust the Science t-shirts. And remember, once they're sold out, they're sold out. We don't return the t-shirts, we don't bring them back. Once they're gone forever. So onlyforthefans.com, that's where you get your t-shirts. Thank you. Peace.
Man, I am a fan of Hi Rez. To me, this song, it touches the soul. It is just lyrically beautiful, beautiful beats, and of course, the message calling out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants. To me, it's just done masterfully. My vision. I want to tell you my vision, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. We need more artists doing what Hi Rez is doing. More musicians, more comedians, more painters, because you just look at the immense talent he has. That could be directed anywhere. He could be rapping about like a mini bar in a hotel room, in a club, and like whatever else people rap about. But he is directing this potent energy towards the North Star of freedom. And there's so many people out there with amazing talents. You just imagine what happens if most of them are directing their energy in this same direction. And I think it's happening more and more. And I think Hi Rez, he's probably inspiring people as we speak to do the same. I want to take just a quick second, go back through the video. We're not going to watch the whole thing again, but I want to stop at a couple highlights and just have a couple things to say along the way. First off, we can't help but not notice this very handsome man who's opening up the video. I forget his name, but boy, is this guy talented. No, but I love being included in the video. Just such a joy to contribute and be a part of something amazing. And then boom, Dr. Robert Malone in the video. He was also in 2 + 2 = 5, the previous music video. I love Dr. Malone. Man, is he a courageous truth fighter? Is he someone who said, hey, in the name of pursuing truth, helping humanity, you want to take away everything I have? Go right ahead. I ain't gonna stop. I admire his brilliance. But even more so, I admire his courage, his willingness to lose everything he has in the name of doing what's right. And then he's just freaking awesome. Like Dr. Malone saying yes to be in a rap video. That's awesome. And then of course, Rez dressed up as Klaus Schwab. I guess, is this is politically incorrect. He's Schwab facing. Yeah, you're not allowed to Schwab face. This is disrespectful to someone who's trying to destroy humanity. We can't do that. Now, he's Klaus Schwab facing. I love it. He's got the replica creepy black outfit that Klaus Schwab wears. You know, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, we know what you're doing, but don't dress like that because it makes it obvious what you're doing. Also, a subtle nod. I love this. You look at the background, World Health Organization logos. Like that touch. Then, of course, he's got his Fauci on. I would say he looks way more handsome than Fauci does in this. That's the only thing wrong with this outfit. He does not look nearly creepy and ugly enough. I know it's disrespectful to say someone's ugly, so I don't mean it like that, but Fauci, if you're watching this, I think you are ugly. I think you are physically ugly, but even more so, I think you are ugly. That's who you are. Your character. It's ugly. I want you to know that's what I think about you, Fauci. And then I believe this outfit, Rez, is meant to be replicating climate crusader John Kerry. I could be wrong on that, but that's the impression I get here. Dude, and Alex Stein in the video. Do you know about Alex Stein? I think it might have been the first ever reaction video I posted on this channel was me reacting to video footage of Alex Stein at a pro-abortion rally. I think it was in New York City. And dude, this guy is crazy in the best possible way. He is entertaining. He's hilarious. He is unapologetic and he's fearless. I've also done reaction videos of Alex Stein confronting armed Antifa. Like this guy, I mean, he's literally nuts. But I love Alex Stein and having him in this video. Woo! Nice touch. And then on this screenshot, I paused it, it's a little blurry, but you get the impression. Rez is meant to be Dan Crenshaw. He's not a fan of Congressman Crenshaw. For the most part, I'm a fan of Dan Crenshaw, and I know I don't agree with everything he does and says and all his positions. He's definitely a little bit too pro-war for me, but I think overall he's good. But I 100% like cool. Like if you don't like what he's doing, how he's doing it, please mock him. Even if I totally agreed with someone, they still need to be mocked. Here's a fun fact for you. The court jester in archetypal thinking, the court jester is always there by the king or queen or queen, if they don't know what they are, for the purpose of keeping the king's ego in check. The king, archetypically, the king needs to be mocked. And the mocking is essentially reflecting back to the king's egotistical nature. He's a human, so he has an ego. And the reason is so the king can see his egotistical nature because it's mocked by the court jester or the joker. And once he sees it, he can be more aware of it. Rather than if he doesn't see his ego and his egotistical nature, it can run rampant. It can be in control. But when you have kingdoms where the king, metaphorically, if not physically, cuts the head off the court jester because the king doesn't want to see his ego, then you have absolutely runaway tyranny. And by the way, we're doing some cutting off of the heads of court jesters nowadays. Cancel Dave Chappelle any chance you get. Censor the comedians. That's not, you can't say that. It's not funny. It's offensive. That is metaphorically people attempting to decapitate the court jester. What happens after that is runaway tyranny. That's why I'm biased. I'm a comedian. Of course, I have to think like court jester is important, and it is important. And not only important to mock people who are already in positions of authority, running away tyrannically. So important. But it's also important to mock people who you agree with because it helps keep their egos in check. I need to be mocked. We all need to be mocked. It doesn't mean bully people, but it means mock them, reflect their egotistical nature back to them so they can see it. Otherwise, they can't see it. And what you don't see tends to grow. And here you see Rez portraying Antifa, the group that Joe Biden says doesn't exist. You know, Antifa is just an idea. It's not real. Why are there real Antifa standing there, Joe? I want you to know I don't know how to think. That's what I have to say about that. And then lastly, last comment of the video is just throwing this in at the end. I love the creativity of it, of Rez portraying, the mentally ill, Sam something I think was his name, Biden's nuclear defense, whatever title he had. But in reality, he was just a luggage thief. So throwing that at the end. I love it. So this music video gets 5 stars, and I appreciate you watching it with me. And hey, I want to ask you to do a couple things. I think it's important to support people who are out there making a difference, putting their butts on the line, devoting their time, energy, and immense talent to strengthening the freedom movement. So at the very least, what I'd love to ask you to do is, if you're not already, please subscribe to Hi Rez's YouTube channel. And then from there, if you care to support him in a even bigger way, you can check out his website, onlyforthefans.com. You can see it here. And he's got some merch available, which I think are some pretty awesome designs. So you can check those out. If they're right for you, you can pick one up, which is not only a way for you to help spread messages you want to spread and be the change you wish to see in the world, but it's also a way of supporting an artist who 100% has no support in the traditional mainstream avenues of music and that kind of industry. So onlyforthefans.com, check Rez out. And for you, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, I appreciate you watching this video.